rumors of a new Jurassic World movie going to be announced, I thought I'd ask you, how would you improve the next movie? So let's get into all your takes and see what you have to say. Before we jump into the video, if you guys want to be involved in these and like submit your takes, be sure to follow my socials, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Be sure to follow, drop a sub, join the Discord as well, in the description, everything. I did post these on TikTok as well, and the TikTok post has like 5,000 views and like almost 200 comments. While there was like some good ones, but it's kind of repeated in the batch that's like in here, I think. Mostly everyone just said, bring back Owen. I want Owen and Blue and Rexy. Bring back Owen, Blue, Beta. And yeah, I understand TikTok is young and impressionable, and I'm a 26-year-old male that a full married man, by the way, that just yaps about dinosaurs and the Jurassic franchise. I just don't want to see any mercenaries being the main protagonist in Jurassic movies. It worked well in Jurassic World in the first one, but then it just got like, I got over it. It was like, oh, but you know me. We're the buddy cop movie now. You know, I'm the bad cop. You're the bad cop, rap the blue. And I'm the good cop. I'm Owen. You know. Let's get into the first one. Doom Noodle says a plot that makes sense would be great. Characters I care about would be great too. Non-sci-fi original in quotes. I don't know what that means. Original writing would be awesome. I know it sounds like a lot to ask, but they did nail it on the first try, and even the second in most ways, and even the third. I would throw in there as well. Yeah, well, I don't know what you mean by non-sci-fi original. But I don't want to like. A lot of people did say like I was going through the comments, and people like characters that I care about. And when you really think about it, like I do care about Duncan. I honestly think Duncan was the best person in Rebirth. Realistically, I don't blame Dr. Loomis. I think the writing is what made him bad, but as a character, I'm more than willing to give it another chance. Zora, I think I'm just fatigued with mercenaries, and I've said this before, but yeah, it was just hard to keep up with Zora. Like I just didn't know, like Yemen, as Kelly likes to say and stuff like that. But yeah, next one is Antonin Jury, a found footage horror prequel set during the creation of the first park. Daily video reports from workers and scientists that bear witness to genetic experiments, installation, and containment errors during the construction of the attractions and Hammond's financial I don't know how to say that word. Sorry, I'm dumb. Yes, I would assume that you would want to do a prequel. I think Universal is allergic to the word prequel, and I don't think we'll ever see a prequel, sadly. But I'm all for, like, you know, those analog horror type, you know, things. Like, imagine if Jurassic just did that. There's so many things that this like franchise could do, but they never will. This one is from Blue. I was just kidding on Blue before, but I actually like that name. Probably remove the whole people think dinosaurs are boring plot. It just doesn't make sense considering people still like zoos. That is actually perfect. I never really thought about it. Yeah, I mean, Jurassic World said like, oh wow, dinosaurs, like, you know, that's why they started creating hybrids, because they started saying people were tired of it. And yeah, I do agree with that. I think they really need to stray away from that, and I think it's just too late now that they've moved dinosaurs to different areas because they're dying out, and that's just our gray area of, you know, it's up to your viewer interpretation if they're dead or not, I guess. But yeah, I do agree with that. Next one is from, this is Instagram one. Make D-Rex an actual threat instead of a cameo. Yeah, as much as I don't want to see the D-Rex again, it was really like, I don't understand the point of the D-Rex in Rebirth. Like it really wasn't, like when you really think about it, it really wasn't there. Next one is from M on the Zone. Please, could we just get a movie with no hybrids or mutants? At least one movie without them would be amazing. But they could mention it and all that, not show any, and keep it just with normal dinosaurs. I do like the mutant and hybrids, but all I want is one movie without them, and that would be great. And yeah, I think it's too late to really do that now, especially because I think the only way you could get that is if they blew up the island in Jurassic World Rebirth, which I think they should have done, but obviously this is going to turn into a new trilogy, and I assume with the second one they're gonna have to go back to the island. But yeah, I do agree with that as well. Next one is from Egg. Majongasaurus. We need the mighty Majunga Bunga. And the Ceratosaurus. Low-key, this guy needs more screen time. Yeah, well, the Ceratosaurus gets like mad, like, I mean, these two dinosaurs get screen time in Chaos Theory, but yeah, I would love to see more live action adaptations and screen time on that. Especially a Majongasaurus, man. I think that would be like, you could make a standalone like horror film or some shit with just the Majungasaurus, with how scary that is. Next one is from Muzz. Oh my god, I love Muzz. Bro drops like the best takes. Add a canon fact checker or committee of fans to help plan out the next installment and the new era, all while still preserving the classic Jurassic thrills and wonder. Yeah, I mean, I think this is the biggest like thing. Like this is a W take as always from Muzz, but there is people in the Jurassic community and like fan base online, you know, they're on Twitter, they're on threads, you know, they see what you guys are saying, but they don't pull Universal up. It's just I think in all aspects of life, you shouldn't have yes men around you and have people around you like, yes, that's a great job, yes. And I'm stealing Pro C's analogy here, but like imagine if Universal, like they just shit on a plate, they're like, oh, here's the next Jurassic movie, and then they're like, oh my god, great job Universal, I love this, you know what I mean? Like, no, pull them out something, you know, like if you're really a fan of this franchise, I think like, you know, people really should, that work there and that are on socials that see all this, should be like, hey man, like maybe we should do this and that, not be aggressive or like, you know, about it, like just be like, hey, like as a fan of this franchise, I think you missed this. Fans, you know, they care about this lore and stuff like that, they care about this franchise a lot, and I think you're missing the mark. Would we maybe fix it, you know, something like that? But I guess that's never gonna happen because yeah, I don't know. I think in my opinion, with the way that Jurassic World Rebirth is and how much they tried to get away from Dominion and the previous era, I don't think they care about lore or continuity anymore. But I'll be happy to be proved wrong. Next one is from Tyranno Thai Official. I reckon I went should have at least one. I reckon I should have at least, okay, I reckon I should have at least one herbivore that acts as a threat. In the franchise, the herbivores are basically viewed as dumb cows. They are not. We need like a herbivore on a rampage, like a rapid triceratops or something. Dude, for real, I really thought with Rebirth that would make the Titanosaurs a bit aggressive or whatever, but yeah, I fully agree with that. Chaos Theory shows the best depiction of like herbivores and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know what why the live action and just the studios are just sleeping on herbivores in the past installments, but yeah, I fully agree with this. Next one is from Riddlerman. I feel like Riddlerman's important in the community. I don't know, I feel like I've seen this name before. Anyways, I'll do a prequel, get a younger Hammond creating Jurassic Park leading up directly into the first film, connected to Rebirth maybe. If it has to be a Rebirth sequel, get rid of David Quep, retcon the dinosaurs dying into a disease thing. They need canon consultants though, and yeah, that's the big thing. Have canon consultants, and yeah, as someone in 2025 that was you know, I was high on Quepian, man. I was a Quepian glazer. You know, I was there. You know, I was like, let him cook. Let him cook. But yeah, I was wrong, obviously. Yeah, I don't think as much as I still think that David Quep and, you know, Gareth Edwards were working with one hand behind their back, I do think like it was kind of the fact that, I don't know, it's weird. I don't think he has all the blame, but yeah, still the guy that worked on the first two movies and then he did that is kind of like wild in my opinion. But that just shows me that they don't care like about the previous era and the continuity or the lore. They just like, nah, we hate it, we're getting rid of it. Bring back Billy. And yes, I feel like and I was actually thinking about this in the shower before I started recording this video. I feel like if they replaced Owen with Billy, I feel like the Jurassic World era would have been peak, in my opinion. If they replaced Owen with Billy and just had Billy as like that person, I think it would have worked so much better because like he actually has the background with raptors and shit like that, and like, you know, all the stuff that happened in Jurassic Park 3, and I think it just would have fed a lot more. And especially I remember there was a game and there was like concept art of like Billy like with raptors and shit like that. I'll try to find it and put it here. I honestly think not bringing back Billy or Sarah into the franchise, even in Chaos Theory and Camp Cretaceous, I think like it's a really bad move. I think they're probably one of the, yeah, like they need to, I think it's too late now, but yeah, I think if you replace Billy with Owen, would have been peak. Next one is from Instagram. Real dinosaurs, carnivore and herbivore interactions and lore expansion with explanations. I would love that as well, but I don't think we're gonna get that. I really don't. Make an interesting and coherent story, not action movie for kids with bad comedy. Yeah, I agree. And that was the last one as well. Wow, wait. Yeah, no, it was great to hear all your takes. I'm running out of Jurassic videos, so please let me know in the comments what you guys want to see or what other discussion videos. We got a few more. We got a vlog coming out as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to subscribe and join the Discord. Bye.